Can we admit that Andy Reid is the greatest play caller and head coach in NFL history? I mean, sure, it helps when you have a Hall of Fame quarterback, a Hall of Fame tight end, and one of the best defensive coordinators in the last 5 years on your team. But when you can call plays like this, especially in the big game, in overtime, needing a touchdown to win, you should be considered the best to ever do it. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to break down the Chiefs' last drive in the Super Bowl and go through how Andy Reid made Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers defense look completely stupid, and show once and for all why Andy Reid is going to go down as one of the best coaches and play callers the NFL has ever seen. First play of the game, they come out in a bunch formation with a single receiver down here in Travis Kelce, and then they are going to motion this way into 2x2. This is going to be the theme throughout the entire drive of bunch and motion because they want to lull the 49ers into sleep, seeing it over and over again. When the Chiefs go in motion, look at what the 49ers do. They just bump over and slide just a little bit, which indicates, at least to me, that this is zone. This is a nice indicator also for the quarterback. Usually if someone goes with them, then it's man. If they slide over or just bump a little bit, it's zone. And then they're going to come out here with a long trap, meaning everybody blocks down like this, hinges, and then he gets the first man that comes off the edge. I think personally the reason why Coach Reid did this is because look at these running lanes right here. The 49ers are probably thinking that they're going to pass the entire time, so this is just a way to test the 49ers and see what they're doing. So the guard pulls, kicks out Chase Young, a nice gain right there, and we're just going to the next one. Now let's look at the end zone. There's the motion, and you see these gaps. They're so massive. You got 1, 2 right there that are open. We're going to attack this side right here, and they're just testing right now. They're just poking and prodding because that's what you do on the first play of a drive. And that's exactly right here. Just a nice simple handoff, get the ball going downhill and just testing what they're doing. Second play, 2nd and 8. They line up in the same exact formation right here. They're going to use the same motion. And this time it looks like it's some form of cover 1 or man because you got a deep safety over here. This safety is on the hash. That is usually an indicator that, hey, this is either cover 1 or cover 3. You can tell what it is 9 times out of 10 with the motion. With the motion, you notice how this defender right here is running with the motion, so that lets them know that, hey, this may be man. But when they motion back, you can see that the safety drops back, so it looks like a zone coverage right now. Too high. Man, he is pressing him right here. He is opening up and bailing, so it's probably Tampa 2 style. This corner looks like he is in zone, and the way you can tell, at least this is what I told my players, is butt to the sideline means zone. So Patrick Mahomes just takes what is given to him and gets a first down or close to it. Now I want you to notice a couple of things. This is how you can tell if they run choice routes or something like this. Look at his head when he's going. He is looking and checking out the defenders to see if they're following or what they do. This is a huge coaching point in the run and shoot offense that a lot of teams have used in the past to just indicate what is man, what is zone. And you can tell Patrick Mahomes is checking out as well, and then he just takes what is given to him, and it is a nice gain. It's 3rd and 1, third play. They're trying to hurry up and go as fast as possible. They come out in 2x2 with a tight end is right here, receiver at the top, 2 receivers at the bottom. And you can tell the speed is kind of throwing off the 49ers defense because these two look confused. He looks like he's about to blitz. They are just trying really hard to get a first down. I'm willing to bet this is a 1-word play just to hurry up and make it go fast so they can catch him off guard. And you can tell there was no read because he is not even looking at the last man on the end. And the 49ers actually get a stop right here. So it's 4th and 1. From the end zone, it should be blocked like this right here. These two double and then chip. These two double and then get whoever comes up, and then he should be getting this C-gap player, but he misses a block right now, and that is what happens. This guy just sneaks in and makes the tackle, and also these two right here do not do a great job of blocking, as you can tell. He splits the double team. Kelce is going to put his helmet on the wrong side right here. Remember, and this is what I teach the kids when I coached, you want to put your head on the opposite side and just drive him this way, which is not what happens. Look, his head is on the other way, so he has got this gap secured. He split the double team, so now he's like, oh, crap. The only thing he could do is maybe try to bend it back this way. But that's not what happens, and that's a good stop by the 49ers. So now it's 4th and 1 in overtime in the Super Bowl. What would you call if you were in this situation? Let me know in the comments below. Fourth play, 4th and 1. They come out in, again, another bunch formation, this time with 2 tight ends. And they're going to motion Kelce here, and then they're going to run him into the flat. Now, this is why Coach Reid is such a phenomenal play caller, is because they're going to run a naked boot. What that means is the line is going to pass protect, but they're going to make it look like it is run blocking. Mahomes is going to play fake and then boot out here. And then the wide receiver is going to run little curl routes right here. And why this is so amazing is because, one, they're going to naked probably the best player on the defense in Nick Bosa, and the play fake gets him to bite and him to bite, while the routes like this are going to control this man and this man. So that gives Patrick Mahomes a 3-way go. And what I mean by that is he could either pass the ball right here or here, he could pass it to Kelce, who's coming into the flat, or he could actually run it. So when we play the film, you see that Kelce is going in motion, and then when he goes across, boom, look at this. Caught in between, he is frozen, he came in. You can tell it's designed as a pass because Mahomes is pocketing the ball or holding the ball like he's going to throw it instead of actually looking like he is going to run. Another indicator is his feet. See, when I taught my quarterbacks what to do, they would have a lot more weight on this back foot, but Mahomes doesn't. He has most of his weight right here, and he's looking like he is going to drop back, which is exactly what happens. Now, look at how the defense is manned up. He's got him, he's got him, he's got him. So all these 3 offensive players have a man, so that leaves Mahomes with no one to defend him, and he is going to run right there for the first down, which, again, this is so ballsy because they ran a naked with this on him, their best defender in Bosa. You can also tell this is a designed run play because the offensive linemen are not down the field. They are actually pass blocking. If they were run blocking, they would be trying to push the line down the field. And for the first down, that is such a ballsy call. From the end zone, you see, again, this right here is an indicator that his eyes are in the backfield. He is keying the motions across, and then boom, look. First off, this tight end right here didn't get the memo that the ball was snapped. He's still in his stance. But the rest of the line, notice how they actually took a step back. This is a straight-up pass protection, and they are selling the run. Then I want you to watch the play fake happen right here. See, normally if it was a run, he would put the ball in the stomach, but he doesn't. It's a flash fake, and then he is out. Bosa's thinking, oh, crap, what happened? He is looking right here. Mahomes is looking and keying this defender. You can see that his hips are open and he is already running this way. So he knows that Kelce is not going to be an option. He is still eyeing this defender, maybe to get back here. I'm not sure. But if I was a betting man, I would bet that he is who he wants to go to. The defender takes him, so he just turns it up and runs for the first down. Huge call. Play 5, 1st and 10. Again, the Chiefs are coming out in a bunch formation, this time with Kelce, and they're going to bring the motion this way. And they're going to run what I think is a slot fade, which means he is going to run the hitch, and he is going to fade it out this way. And what I love about this play is they're going to bring Kelce and just have him sit right in the middle. What I like about this is because Kelce, throughout the game, has run little leaks RPO-wise, and this is just a way to keep the defense honest. So there's the motion. Again, the 49ers are bumping, and then this corner is bailing. And if you remember, if the butt is pointed to the sideline, that is usually a key indicator that it is zone. Ball snap, play fake, and then look. Corner is over top. There is all this grass right here, so you're just going to fire it right there, which is exactly what he does. But I love seeing this, not because the Chiefs go backwards, but because I love seeing that even in the NFL, wide receivers don't want to get up the field. They want to juke and jive. And this is one of the biggest things you have to break from wide receivers at the high school level is they want to get in that 7-on-7 mentality where they think they can make the play every time. From the end zone, you got the motion, you got the bumps. 3-man slide this way. He's going to help out, keep his eyes on this linebacker right here. He's dropping because he has him. He's pass setting because he has him. We got a flash fake right here, and then he's going to leak to the opposite side. And this ball is out so fast. And then again, you have the wide receiver trying to make a big play, not taking what he's given, and then goes down. Play 6, 2nd and 14. Usually as an offensive coordinator or play caller, you want to just take what the defense gives you and make it a manageable 3rd down, and that is exactly what Coach Reid does. Once again, 3-by-1 bunch, going to motion across, and then look at the defense right here, the safety structure. They're playing very soft, either man or zone, but they're given 10-yard cushion. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders all the way back. And it doesn't take a genius to see this space right here that if you just run a quick little route, you can take it and then make 3rd down manageable, which is exactly what happens here. There's the motion. They don't make any adjustments right here. You just see the defenders just kind of settle and slide just a little bit like so. And again, you have all this grass right here that you can make it, if you get a completion, a manageable 3rd down, which is exactly what happens right here. And from the end zone, you see that the linebackers are really close to the line of scrimmage. That usually tells you, hey, they may be bringing the funk. Goes in motion. The linebackers don't change really, but the secondary does. It bumps over. So if I'm a betting man, this man has the wide receiver now. He has the running back. They full slot it right here, meaning I've got the gap to the left of me. He is the one that's not going to be blocked, but he is picking up the swing right here. So everybody is picked up, and he just slings it out there, gets the ball in space, makes it a manageable 3rd down. Play 7, it's 3rd and 6. You can tell that this is going to be a pass because, 1, the running back is in front of the quarterback, which means, hey, you're going to pass protect. You've got, again, a bunch formation right here. And then you have all these defenders on the line of scrimmage, which is usually at the high school level an indication that they are going to blitz. And the best play to run in a blitz situation is mesh, because you can get that pick and then you have all this space over here. That is exactly what happens right here. Look at all of this space that you have right there. He's just going to dump it off. And then what I want you to key is watch this block by Kelce. Because this block right here is going to be a twofer, and it's something that not a lot of people notice when they're watching the game, but this sprung the Chiefs for additional yardage after the catch. Watch this. Boom. Kelce took out 2 defenders right here, which gives them more space to actually get the 1st down. As you can tell, look at that. That is beautiful, and that's something you really can't teach. I love this pass protection because they have everybody blocked. They're going to slide these 3 to the left right here. So they got C, B, and A secured. They're going to block these 2 right here, and they're going to put their running back on the linebacker. Now, before we get into it, yes, this was a hold. I don't know why the refs didn't call it. I bet they swallowed their whistle when it's in the Super Bowl, but we're not going to talk about that. What we are going to talk about is how the Chiefs blocked everything up, got the ball out quick, got the 1st down, and more on a great play call. Play 8, 1st and 10. We've got trips, jumbo trips right here with 3 tight ends. Kelce is going to go in motion again, and they're going to run something called Yankee, which is basically just a deep post with an under, and then the back's going to release into the flat. Usually this is a shot play, and the progression, at least at the high school level, is 1 to 2 to 3. And you're just trusting your quarterback that, hey, if you don't have it right here, then just check it down, which is exactly what the Chiefs do. Play action. Look, the post is covered up by this safety. This linebacker is dropping right into this area, so there's no one there. Could have thrown it right here if he wanted to. I'm not a professional quarterback, so I have no idea. And then you have the running back fall down and then get back up, and he has all this space right here. There's nothing there. Just dump it off. Just get what you can. Notice how in this one, the running back gets what he can and gets down, instead of previously where it was the wide receiver that tried to make something happen. We got the end zone view. Everything is blocked up. He's looking to take the deep shot. Cuts him right here. There's nowhere to throw it. He gets back up, dumps it off, gets what he can. Let's play another down. Play 9, 2nd and 6. The Chiefs come out again in a bunch formation. They are going to motion. The defense is going to follow, and then he is going to bump out to get the wide receiver. He is going to get the slot. And the Chiefs are going to run a running back screen, which means he's going to step up in pass protection, turn around, and then they're just going to dump the ball off. What I want you to notice in this is the line. They are basically man blocking. He's got him, he's got him, he's got him, he's got him. The center is going to find the next available person out here, and just watch how good the center does. Like, this gets me fired up because he is keeping his eyes on which of these linebackers right here is going to show up. So you've got the motion. He's running across with him. That's usually an indicator of man-to-man. Another indicator is this safety right here in the middle of the field. So since they went, you're kind of thinking, at least at the high school level, that this is going to be man-to-man. Snap the ball, and then look at the center. His eyes are tracking this linebacker, knowing that is his man. And it's the block that actually springs this for a decent gain. Dump the ball off. He's got him. Now you just get upfield, first down. End zone view, you can see that the line has a man. He's got him. He's got him. He's got him. Could be a hold. I don't know. He's got him. And watch the center. His eyes are on this linebacker right here, and he knows that is his man. As a quarterback, all you got to do is just get it to the running back and just have him do what he does. Play 10, 3rd and 1. The Chiefs come out again in a 3-by-1 formation, and they're going to run some form of smash. Smash is just a corner with a flat on one side, and then on the back side, they're going to run levels like so. And this play really doesn't work because of Andy Reid's play design. It works because you have a guy at quarterback, and sometimes, especially at the high school level or college level, you just have to let them be who they are. That is exactly what happens right here. He drops back. He sees that everybody is covered up. So covered, meaning if he can break this first level of containment, there is nobody there to stop him. That is exactly what happens. And when you have a guy at quarterback that can make people miss and can run, it really stresses the defense. The end zone view, again, you can see that he's looking, nobody there. There's a huge lane right here, and he sees that the linebacker is going with the wide receiver, meaning there's no one there to contain him. So he just runs. And then again, when you have a special player back there at quarterback, you can do things like this. Play 11, 1st and 10, red zone. The Chiefs are going to come out here in a 3 tight end set like so, and then they are going to run inside zone, but almost like an opposite inside zone where they're going to block zone to the right like this, and then they're going to insert this H-back to get whoever comes in, and then they're going to run an RPO on the backside. Now, I honestly don't know if they're running the RPO where they can actually throw it, or they're just running that route to hold these two defenders. I love it either way. And if you can run this at the high school level and actually make it work, please do it and then send me film. So the ball is snapped, and as you can tell, the 49ers do a great job defending it. And from the end zone view, you can see the blocking. It's so special. Block, he's got him, block. So technically, on how the play is designed, since everybody is blocked like this tight end should be blocking this man right here if he shows up into this hole. But that's not what happens. He kind of gets caught up. He sees it, and he's going to go right here to block. And then if he does, if you hit that hole right there, that's a touchdown, game over. But what happens is this defender comes into the gap because the offensive lineman's helmet is on the wrong side, and it just blows the play up, as you can see right here. Play 12, 2nd and 7. What do you do when your best offensive player, other than your quarterback, has not touched the ball the entire drive? Well, if you're Andy Reid, you're going to call a tight end screen, and I love how the tight end screen works. Essentially, what you're going to do is you're going to block right here for about a count of 2 and then just turn inside, and the quarterback just gives it to you, and that is exactly what happens right here. Ball height, 1001, 1002, get it to him, and then just let him do what he does best, which is get you a lot of yards. And when we look at that from the end zone view, you can see how the Chiefs actually block it up. So at the high school level, usually the rules are if you are uncovered, then you will release. This tackle is uncovered, and so is this center. So everybody else is going to pass set like this. The tackle is going to help release. The center is going to see if he can help and then release. And then you have 2 linemen right here in front for the screen, which you can get what you get once you get the ball. I said get a lot right there, but you understand what I'm saying. So the ball is snapped, 1001, 1002, releases, and then he had a lane, if we go back, right over here, but I'm guessing he saw this defender that is going inside, and he decided to bounce it this way. Which, again, he's a Hall of Famer. He can do whatever he wants, and he gets enough yards for the next play. Play 13, first and goal. The Chiefs come out again in a bunch formation, and then they're going to do corn dog motion, which is essentially what they did in the Eagles game last year, where they fast motion and then come back here. And everyone thought they ran the same play, but in fact, this was option number 2 because they were actually trying to run a shovel pass to the running back. And if you don't believe me, here is Andy Reid actually talking about it right now.
McKinnon is part of that. So, and then Pat has a read. And we built corn dog in saying, well, they'll, for sure they'll cover corn dog because we call it twice. They've seen it. So we thought that would be a good disguise, pull an extra man out there, and then we could run the shovel in there.
So you've got the corn dog motion, and then boom, look what happens. 2 things. One, he is pulling to actually be the lead blocker. There was a quick play fake right here, but Bosa is going to blow this up, which tells Mahomes, oh crap, I need to go to number 2, which is exactly what happens, and it's wide open. And if you don't believe that this was an actual shovel pass design, you can look from it from the end zone. There's the corn dog, boom. There's no reason why he would be pulling if it was a pass play. If it was a pass play, he would be getting depth to secure the edge, but that is not what happens. He is flat because he is going to kick out this linebacker right here. But Bosa is so aggressive that he blows the play up, forcing Mahomes to go to the second for the touchdown. Andy Reid won the Super Bowl with his incredible play calling, but there's another contender coming next year that may actually dethrone him.